Three important pieces of news that have come out this week. The United Nations came out and said a global recession is almost certain, and essentially the Fed are to blame. This is kind of backed up by what Michael Burry said. The Fed are so afraid of becoming the Fed from the 1970s that they're turning into the Fed from the 1930s. Basically suggesting they don't want to let inflation run riot, but by trying to stop inflation so much, they're going to cause a huge economic depression or collapse, essentially. But I don't know if I agree with what his premise is, because I agree that's what they're doing, but I also think they can reverse. But if they reverse too late, when something's too broken, the financial system's going to look pretty bad. But we don't know how that's going to be for crypto assets yet. One thing that's really interesting me is how crypto assets are kind of holding a floor level, whilst equities have actually set lower lows. Obviously they've rebounded a bit now, but still it's interesting to me. And the final thing is, the ECB is concerned about a potential wave of defaults on banks. So essentially, guys, hold on to your hats this week. But if you want my personal projections, I believe that we've probably got like 2-3 weeks, maybe one more rate hike out of the Fed, and things will be probably worse than they are now in terms of economically. But with crypto holding the lows that it's holding at the minute, we might see a relief rally in crypto. And if the Fed do suggest anything in terms of a pivot, which I think they'll either do at that time, could happen before, or maybe after that, then we'll start to see a run in assets. But the markets are forward looking. Have they already started to price this in or not? Let's see what happens. That's why I've been accumulating, and I'm fully accumulated. I've just been sitting on the sideline with my bags, and which have been appreciating because I'm mainly in XRP. I bought a bit of QNT the other day, which is up like 15-20%. Tweeted about it when I bought it, and most of the cryptos we've talked about in our newsletter are also up, so that's pretty cool as well. If you want to check that out, check it out. Peace up, A-Town down, as Usher would say.